Hello students, now today we are doing a new chapter and chapter name is index number, chapter number 1. Now this chapter is also of 12 marks. In this chapter also 1 marker MCQ, 1 marker VSQ, 2 marker short question, 3 marker short question, 43 marker 5 marker question, and total 12 marks will be asked from this examination. 1 mark, 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark and 5 mark, and total is 12 marks. And question number for this, question number 1, question number 11, 21, 31 and 43. These 5 questions will be asked in your board examination and marks is 12. Now, what we are discussing in this chapter. So first of all, try to understand. Sorry. What is meant by index number? What is meant by index number? So what is index? In each book, first page is index. No, that is not index number here. It is not an index. It means it's an index, but this index is not that index. So, what is meant by index number? First of all, we are clearing this thing and understanding definition of this, definition of index number. So try to understand definition of index number, and then we are doing one sum, Kamal sir's sum, right? Now see and understand the percentage changes, most IMP thing. Index number is what? Index number is percentage changes in the value of, in which, in the value of, changes in the value of variable. Now sir, which are variables? In chapter number 2, chapter number 3, we have already learned variable, relation between two variables is correlation, linear correlation, linear regression line, that is between two variables. Here that two variables, percentage changes. So percentage changes in the value of variable associated with any item. Percentage changes in the value of two variable associated with any item. Any item. Now, for the given period. For what? For a given period, compare with some base period. So for the given period, compare to its value in a fixed period. So current period comparison is done with base period comparison. Is called index number. So what is index number? Sir, index number is a percentage change value. In which percentage change in the value of variable. Percentage change in the value of variable. Now how that changes is considered? Current year price, current year variable is compared with base year variable. And if we are comparing both current year with base year and finding its percentage, then is called index number. Now sir, please clear these things very clearly, very easy. So now we are understanding this, both the things. Percentage change, that we are understanding very easily by taking two examples. Now we can compare anything we can compare by two ways. Anything we can compare by two ways. Sir, which are they? First comparison can be found by relative changes, and second comparison we can find by absolute changes. After giving this explanation, absolute and relative changes, you have to tell me which type of changes is occur here in index number. But first of all, I am clearing you these two changes. Now, what is meant by relative changes and what is meant by absolute changes? First of all, I am clearing absolute changes. Try to understand. Suppose one pen price, this marker price was 10 rupees in 2001. Sorry. In 2001, this marker price is rupees 10. Now its price today 15 rupees. Now if we want to compare it, how many rupees increase? How many rupees increase in the price of marker? Sir, simple. 10 rupees was the price. Now current price is 15 rupees. From current price, deduct past price. So 15 minus 10, 5 rupees increase in the value of marker. Absolute changes. In 2001, 10 rupees. 2020, 15 rupees. So 15 minus 15 rupees price, current price, 15 minus 10. Answer will be 5. And 5 rupees is absolute changes. Here we cannot understand how many percentage increase. Only we can say 5 rupees increase in the value of this pen. So it shows absolute changes in the value of this variable. Now going to relative changes. Relative changes. What is the, suppose I am here writing 15 minus 10, 5 rupees increase. If I am considering relative changes, then current year price. Today its price is 15. Divide by base year price. What was the price? Certain. Divide both. Sir, 1.5 answer. So this is relative changes. And if we need to find percentage, it's a relative changes. And if we need to find percentage, multiply it by 100. We are getting 150. So suppose 150 is the answer. If I need to understand how many percentage increase, deduct 100. Always we are deducting 100 after finding relative changes percentage. Relative changes means 15 upon 10. And if we are multiplying with 100, then we are getting relative change percentage. And relative change percentage is called index number. Index number means what? Percentage of relative change is called index number. It means we can say percentage change of what? Current year and base year relative change. So current year price 15, base year price 10, division of it is relative change. And if we need to find percentage, multiply with 100. 150 is the relative change percentage and is called index number. Now, index number is 150. From it we are deducting 100. We are getting value 50. This 50 percentage increase in the value of this marker pen. Now you can easily calculate. 10 rupees was the price. Write down 10 in your calculator. 50 percentage increase, 10 plus 50 percentage, you will get answer 15 rupees. It means I can say here increase in the value of variable is 50 percentage. Index number is 150. Index number is 150. So what is index number? Index number is a percentage change. Index number is a percentage change in the value of variable. How we are finding? Current year comparison done with base year, and it shows relative changes, and that's why we cannot find proper value by absolute change. We cannot compare it by absolute change. We have to compare with relative change. 50% increase in the value of marker pen, that we can get easily if we are finding index. So index number is very useful to understand what? How many percentage increase or how many percentage decrease in the given variable, that we can understand by index number. That's it. Some students asking me, sir, always we need to deduct 100 after finding index number? Yes. Whenever we are finding index number, deduct 100, then you will get how many percentage increase or how many percentage decrease. Suppose index number is 90 and we are deducting 100 minus 10. It means 10% decrease in the value of variable. Simple. So by using index number, we can find percentage changes in the value of given variable. Now, going ahead, this is the definition. And by this definition, we can clear relative change and absolute change. We are not considering absolute change. We are considering relative change for index number. Going ahead and doing sum on that basis. Now here, one type of sums are given in which we are finding index number by two ways. Fixed base index number, and second is chain based index number. So here two types of methods are there. Fixed base index number and chain based index number. Now fixed base index number means what? Chain based index number means what? That we are clearing now in this lecture. And after this lecture, fixed base and chain based index number 100% clear to all of you. So first of all, I am clearing this board. And try to understand fixed base and chain base. Giving one example. By considering its name itself, we can understand. Sir, fixed base. It means base is fixed. Numerator is always current year information. Numerator is always current year information. For which year we need to find? For which year we need to find index number? That year's variable value is written in numerator. But denominator. But in denominator, name is what? Fixed base. It means fixed year information is taken in denominator. It means, sir, numerator is fixed, current year information. But in denominator, fixed year information is called fixed base in index number. Now here one example is taken by me, Kamal sir's son, here given 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Against it, information given about purchase in crore rupees. CR, crore rupees. 230 crore, 250 crore purchase, 230, 250, 270, 280. This is the information about purchase amount, purchase rupees in crore. Now my first question. Find fixed base index number. Find fixed base index number by taking 2008 as the base. Sir, 2008 as the base, it means in denominator fixed year information. 2008 information taken here. Sir, which is 2008 information? 2008 purchase information 230. So base is fixed 230 because fixed year information is in the base. So here to find fixed base index number by taking 2008 as the base year in division, one thing is fixed, that is 230. So in division 230 fixed. So why 230 fixed? Because here information given. Find fixed base index number. Fixed base. Base is fixed. Which is the base? 2008 as the base. So 2008 purchase value 230 is the same for all the years. Now sir, what is in numerator? Current year information for which we need to find index number. Suppose I need to find index number for 2008. Then 230 is the current year information. For 2009 current year information 250. 250. 2010 230. 2011 250. 2012 270. 2013 280. So current year information as it is, divide by base year information. Here base year is taken as 2008 as the base. So 2008 information is 230. That is my base. And always we need to find percentage because it's an index number. Index number is what? Percentage. And if we need to find percentage, multiply all the values with 100. Multiply all the values with 100. Now finding different values is called index number by fixed base method. Simple sum. So in your calculator you can calculate very easily. There is no need to calculate by me. I don't have a calculator. That's why I am directly writing. First, fixed base index number is 100. So here answer is 100. If you are making calculation 250 divided by 230 into 100, you will get answer 108.70. 108.70. And after 230 upon 230 into 100, we will get 100. 250 upon 230. 250 upon 230 into 100. 108.7. 270 upon 230 into 100. 270 upon 230 into 100. 117.39. 280 upon 230 into 100. 280 upon 230 into 100. 121.74. So sir, this is my first method to find fixed base index number by taking 2008 as the base. And that's why sir, 2008 information 230, that is my base. In this way we can find index number. Now here also fixed base index number we need to find. But what is the base? Average of 2010 and 11 as the base. If information given, find fixed base index number by taking average of 2010 and 2011 as the base. So sir, here 2010 information means this. 2011 information means this 2010 plus 2011 divided by 2 is as the base, because average of these two is taken as base. So first of all, finding average, 230 plus 250 divide by 2, and suppose you are making total of these two and divide by 2, you will get 240 rupees. So 240 is your average of 2 years. Suppose 3 years given, so total of this 3 divide by 3. Suppose 4 years given as a base, average of 4 years. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 year total divide by 4 is the average. That average is taken as base. So here 240 is taken as base. So for this sum, divide by 240 is fixed. In all the years information, 240 is the base. Again sir, fixed year information. So here fixed year is average. So average as a base. But in numerator what we are writing? Current year information. Current year production purchase given. Here purchase given. So current year purchase. Current year 230. So 230. 250. 250. 230. 230. 250. 250. 270. 270. 280. Now important things are, this is only relative change. Relative change. Because we are dividing only. But I don't need only relative change. I need relative change percentage. And that's why multiplying. So relative change percentage, and relative change percentage means index number. Now this is also fixed base index number because base is fixed. Now finding values of this fixed base index number. So I need to take values of it. So first 230 divided by 240 into 100, 95.83. 250 upon 240 into 100. 250 upon 240 into 100. 104.70. Again 230 upon 240 into 100. Same are here. 95.83. 250 upon 240 sir. Same as 270 upon 240. 270 upon 240 into 100. 112.5. 280 upon 240. 280 upon 240 into 100. 116.67. So this is also fixed base index number because base year remains same, constant. Base year fixed, average given, then average, normal given, then normal, whatever may be the situation. Now going ahead, last one, chain base index number. Now sir, what is chain base index number? Sir, in chain base index number only one thing is there. Here fixed base means here is fixed, but in chain base, previous and this become chain base index number. Current year remains same, but previous year information taken as base, and that's why is called chain base index number. So my second question is this: find chain base index number. So how we are finding chain based index number? See, current year information 230 as it is, divided by previous year information. Sir, previous year 2008, previous year 2007, there is no information about 2008. What we are doing? Don't worry, take 230 as it is into 100, answer 100. Simple. Sir, current year 250. So current year same in all these situations. Current year values remain same in all these situations. But base year, if fixed, then fixed base. Now base year is previous year, then chain base. Here, 2009, previous year is 2008, and its information is 230. So divide by 230. 2010, its previous year is 2009, so 250 as the base. For 2011, 2010 as the base, 230. For 2012, 2011 is the base, 250. 2013, 2012 as the base, 270. And multiply with 100 as it is. Because this is the relative change. What we need? Percentage of relative change. And whatever we are getting here, that is chain based index. Now do it in calculator. 108.7. 250 upon 230. 230 upon 250, then 92. Again 250 upon 230, same. 108.7. 270 upon 250. 270 upon 250. 108. And last one, 280 upon 270. 103.7. So, fixed base index number, fixed base index number, chain base index number. What is the change between two index numbers? In first fixed base, base remains same. In chain base, previous year is taken as the base. That's it. So here, first of all, what is index numbers are? Index number is a percentage change. It means it's a relative change. Division and multiply with 100, then becomes percentage. Fixed base means base remains same. Chain base means previous year as the base. Here absolute measurement is not considered. So today we have learned two methods: fixed base index number and chain base index number. Now your homework in your textbook, whatever is given related to fixed base and chain base, that you have to do yourself. Illustration exercise whatever. Bye. Meet you in next lecture with different topic.